How's it going, all you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loom Train. It's me, it's JJD, JJ the Illuminator here, the sweet one. Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. We won't get into that right now. It's raining on me. What is it about nowadays people that just refuse to grow up? I don't know. You know, there's that show that comes on, I think on Wednesday nights around here, that just recently came back, Lego Masters. A whole bunch of adults playing with Legos. You know, there's people who play video games. There's people who play with G.I. Joe guys, or wrestling figures, He-Man, Star Wars, you name it. You know, it reminds me of this kid that I knew, used to work at Walmart with. I knew him from many, many, many years ago. His grandmother used to have a house in my old neighborhood, and he'd be around sometimes playing with us neighborhood kids. But he was 26, and still, not back in the day, I mean, when we were at Walmart, he was 26 and still couldn't wait to get out of work to go home and play with his figures. You know, it just was such a sad thing. You know, it's one thing if you have kids and you want to go play with your kids and stuff, but, you know, to go home because, you know, you can't wait to read your comic books, you know, for the 1,000th time. You can't wait to play with your He-Man stuff, your G.I. Joe stuff, you know, setting up little forts and playing like you were 10 years old again. It really is sad, you know, to see grown men that just will not take any responsibility. You know, it's one thing to have a hobby, but it's another thing that this becomes your part of your daily routine. You know, that some people don't even have jobs and they just want to leech off their parents and grandparents and just do like nothing all day long but play with toys. I mean, what a different world it was yesteryear. You know, it's one thing to have a hobby, but it's another thing to make it your life's work, because someday, you know, you wake up and you're 70 years old and you have nobody. You know, everyone of your family older than you is gone. You have no one to take care of you because you never had a wife or kids, or a husband and kids, or whatever. And it's just a sad, sad, sad situation that people don't realize it because they're only 30 and they figure, well, that's a long way away. Well, let me tell you, for me, 30 seemed like yesterday. You know, and I'm knocking on the doorstep of much older than that. So, it's one thing to have a hobby. It's another thing to just put everything into, oh, you know, I can't wait to get the new, you know, Minecraft game, or the new Fortnite is coming out, or whatever. I mean, I like to game like the next person, you know, just as much as the next person. I grew up before it was even, you know, popular. You know, back with the Atari 2600 and all that. I know what it's like to want to do that stuff. And, you know, it's just, you know, you grow up. You have other things to do. You have the needs, you know, and the needs come before the wants. That's all I mean. Anyway, I hope this message finds you well. And I hope this really doesn't apply to too many people. I hope most people know when it's time to put childish things away. I'm off to the races. I love you all. Stay safe. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back.